make sense. But we're going to try to make sense out of it. We're dealing with discharge, discharge, and we just talking right now. If y'all want to listen, I mean, it's not going nowhere. It's going around in circles. I'm brainstorming. Basically, I'm in the driver's seat. I'm back on my feet. When I look at everything, I'm only struggling in my own head with with time playing around like being lazy because I got it, man. I got everything I want done right now. I can push the envelope and all my ducks are in a line. Um, on my where I go make my income, I know what's wrong. I know the problems that's happening there, and it's best for me just to fall in line as a worker. You gotta fall in line. I mean, you just have to play a toy boy soldier because that's the game. You need to know your position. And as far as being out of control or being emotional or trying to to make everything the way you want it, sometimes you just need to shut the fuck up and let it roll. I know I'm working around racist people. I know you can't give people too much control over you. You know, I figured it out. You know, I know what's going on in my personal life. I know my inner circle. I know what I like and dislike. I know the things I have to do. It's all coming to an epiphany of peace. The greatest thing is shelter, the foundation, the transportation, spiritual awareness, tapping in my inner circles, me as a person, dealing with stress, dealing with emotional maturity, recognize to deal with battles that, like again, I need to win the war. If you see people who's coming at you in the wrong way for some unknown reason, sidestep them. There's always this big back, dark skinned woman with glasses that's angry for no fucking reason, trying to come in my inner circle fucking with me. I don't know where they come from. They seem like they're all one human being. And on the white side, it's always some big back, BACK. You know, the ones that are like, they take up the entire fucking room if you allow them to. You know what I mean? They got a big back. That's why I call them big back. They're like linebackers. They normally come with the mentality of a Karen, and they're aggressive, and they don't mean the world no fucking good. They just lazy slop around in life, just starting trouble with people for no reason. Nobody wants them, and all they are is full of drama. It's not even about them being educated, informed, or being woke. They just full of frustration. They wish there was sex. They wish there were more than what they ever going to be. Nobody wants them. If you want them for what they are. They just work. They're walking on earth like bullies. They're workplace bullies. And they'll do anything to rat and snitch. They are to be avoided by every means necessary. You know, What's that one? Rosie Perez? Not Rosie. Is that her name? No, not Perez. Rosie O'Donnell. That's what they look like. Her. Just like disgusting. Or like Whoopi Goldberg. Like, ew. What would you want with them, man? They could be as intellectual as they want. You don't want that big back. BACK floating around in your world. And you're like, ugh, what am I going to do with you? I don't mean to be disrespectful with their names, but they're the only ones, imagery wise, that you all can understand where I'm coming from. Keep the fuck away from that type. They just slop around in life, and their only existence is they're always sharp, down to earth, common sense, intellectual capability goes high, but they're unnecessary. You don't even look at them for sex appeal, but you have to avoid them. You know, I'm dealing with some of these fools out here, females that just reckless with their communication as well. Hold on. Look like old girl right there be spitting all that. She's a big back. She is. She got all that knowledge, and she's a big back. But she's not as big of a back as the rest. She's got a little slimness. But she did the damn thing. Sucking and licking and getting stuck to get her position. I'm quite sure she used her intellectual capability, but I know before all of that, she was using that body. Hold on. I got some money I gotta move over. My ass hanging out, no socks on, pants hanging down. Oh God. Y'all already can find that. We ain't learned nothing new there. I don't care if we get copyrighted. It don't matter. But yeah, they be stealing my views. I had a video that was like 644, and I turned around and looked, and it was 500 and something. So somebody's in the background playing games with my numbers. And it was just a video that I uploaded a little while ago with McDonald's on it. I did it this morning. Let me see. Moving some money over. Yeah, man, I just got off the phone with child support. And they tell me that I only have to pay a little bit of money and my order is done. They're gonna send her last. I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. I'll let y'all know. I really don't give a damn. Ooh, I made some good damn. Anyways, hold on. I gotta get on the horn and let them know. I only have to pay $800 more. I'm done. Let me see. Yep. The order is over. Transfer that. Next. I'm gonna order some food here in a minute. Entire amount. Next. Let me see. Next. So it's coming to me. It'll be in there tonight. So the great thing about that is, return on. I sacrificed, and my boss helped me out a lot. He helped me have safe haven when nobody else did. I owe him. He don't know how much I appreciate him. I really do. Because he had leverage over me when we were at odds, and he still was down for me for whatever. And, he was going through his thing. We all have something we're going through, so I was helping him as well. But I, the entire time that I've been where I'm at, they've been fucking with me. Only because I'm black. And that's crazy to say that because a lot of them are of different nationalities. But when somebody walk around strong-minded, and it's been proven over and over again, when you stand up and you're not in the way, but to them, they only respect you and they want your leadership when they ready. Other than that, they don't need you. And that's sad to say that. Now, what I'm trying to do with you all who haven't or who knows me, but I'm not speaking about anything that's like actual directly, which I could, but I don't want to go that far. I'm trying to always save room for I ain't say that. I mean, not really, I ain't say it, but I'm like, if you don't see no lettering, if you don't see no facility inside and what I'm actually doing, for real, then you have nothing. And that's what they're always looking for, something like that. Because I could put the pieces of the puzzle together for you all, but I want you to read between the lines. And I can go into great detail, which I would like to. But unfortunately, that's not the way you go about it. So I'm trying to give you as much as I can of me. Until people get up here and start talking, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for y'all so I can have some feedback. Other than that, I guess all y'all want to do is hear me rap. Because that's the only time people show the fuck up. When I start cussing and rapping. Then everybody and their mama want to show up. But why the people in the business ain't showing up? I guess I'm too old. I got product placements that's showing up though. I get telephone calls all the time from people who are in the business but I be thinking they scams. Yeah. I'm not trying to rap right now.
Hey, V. Line them up.
Yo, something just be calling me to the mic, to the stage, and my motherfucker ain't doing no crap, ain't even my fucking ain't. Who is this bad boy coming with a real boy, nothing but the game shit? Let's get the game on. Let's run it deep, y'all. I'm in the field, y'all. I'm going AWOL. I'm throwing a Hail Mary. They brought me off the sea. Just to be the one to win a KC. K.O.D. Testimonies in the trap life. I've been out here in the streets all my fucking life. Yeah, it's so hard in the trenches. Did I just mention something so simplex? This is what I do. You better learn how to have respect for the trap rapper. This guy in the game. Take a tail, feed my motherfucking name. Ooh, I'm with it and I get it in the game of life. You about to lose your life. Claiming me, the trap god, MCK, or sweet no. Come on, yeah, battle up and put them up and I just put you down. I'm gonna give you time and trade this going off. I know everything just a one hit it quitter. I took it to the white meat in the street. They bring that yellow tape and the white chalk. With no bullets anywhere, cause I just hit you with this. The home run must be on. I'm up in the flood zone. I hear this microphone. Step up on the stage. See trap God, rap God. Okay, a beat. Tessa. Boom. Woo, woo, woo. Street talk, real raw. Sipping just a new man. What you want? Shining lights right on you, man. Flaw like a motherfucker. But I say excellent. I'ma do this, put this tool in my hand and I could tongue wrestle, man. Yeah, hustling, bitches, they up all up on my man. They really wanna be like around me. It's all the smell of my body, my favorite. They ripped in all their senses and they really wanna give me their penny all day and night. That's what the money comes in. Yeah, I'm hustling and tricking them. Getting them out of what they got. I'm the trap, got a rap guy. I'm KOT, testimony. That shit don't mean nothing to me, man. It's just words over beats. Just rapping. I'm doing shit we used to do in high school. Bang on the desk. I ain't saying nothing to me, nothing. You ain't going nowhere. Yeah. Look at your boy ducking. Look at one of my videos. Just play it. But yeah, David Benavidez is now the WBC champ because, so many politics. It's always going to be like that. You know, he's supposed to fight Canelo. Canelo got beat. And it's money movements. But here go a video I put out. Okay, I'm ready to eat in the morning. You know the big arches. We're going to talk about giving people too much power over you. Okay, I'm ready to eat. Yeah, I'm glad I brought that up because, truthfully, that is what it is, Too much power over you. She's talking about tariffs and the stock market is fluctuating where everybody losing their money. They're going to always keep you poor. But you're giving people too much power over you. It's really true. You put yourself out there and give them permission to kind of like exploit you, take your kindness for weakness. So you need to know how to play the game. By protecting yourself when you're on your grind. All these artists that have been out here, and these personalities that have been out here, been dealing with this all their life. But if you better and greater than great, they want to hold you down, bro. That's what happened with me. I can't get up because they keep trying to hold me down. Say I told you so, but I think I told you so. I'm not enjoying that beat. Listen to this. Make your next move in silence.
A man who talks too much. He spills his power with every word. A man who begs for approval. He carves out his own weakness, one desperate plea at a time. The world is drowning in noise, filled with men tripping over themselves just to be noticed, shouting into the void, hoping someone, anyone, will validate their existence. But the ones who truly shape the world, you won't hear them coming. They don't seek permission. They don't announce their presence. They build in silence. And when they move, the ground shakes. A stoic man does not parade himself like a fool. He does not shrink himself to fit into the expectations of weaker men. He walks with purpose, knowing his value, needing no applause. His strength is in his restraint. His power is in his presence. He doesn't waste words. When he speaks, people listen. And when he acts, the world takes notice, because his moves are deliberate, his silence is deafening, and his discipline is unbreakable. You want to be that man. Then burn this into your mind. Power is not claimed through noise. It is forged in solitude, in struggle, in the fire of self-mastery. The disciplined man, the one who sharpens himself like a blade, who moves with precision, who does not chase but attracts, he is the one who holds the reins of his own fate. And if you're ready to become that man in 2025, listen carefully. This isn't another feel-good speech. This isn't motivation for the weak. This is war strategy. A blueprint for those who refuse to be soft, who refuse to live at the mercy of the world. You want to move differently, think differently, command respect without begging for it? Then lock in. Before we begin, like, comment, and subscribe, not as a favor to me, but as a commitment to yourself. Because if you're here, you already know this is what you've been needing. Let's go.
You see what I'm saying? You can get it for yourself. It's right there. It's right there, brothers and sisters. Trump struggles with reading God's zone. Yeah, man, a lot of people have some sort of rudimental or fundamental flaw about them. They can be great orators, but they may not know how to read and write. You got R. Kelly. He don't even know how to read and write, but he can sing. He's a genius. And people think he's faking it. Floyd Mayweather. Look at how much money he made, and he out here stumbling over everything. You know? So, don't let nothing stop you. Boom, 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 boom. My thing is show up when it's time. Be ready when your enemy comes. Even the ones that are out there doing wrong, when they put them in behind the closed doors, they have to speak. And they figure it out. Because they got to get themselves out of the situation. A man lives alone without girlfriend. What is that about? Let's hear some of it.
Hey, it's Grant. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich is that tangy smokehouse barbecue sauce.
You ever see a broke man with no direction get the woman of his dreams? No, because a man who doesn't build himself first is a man who settles. Settles for distractions. Settles for mediocrity. Settles for a life where he's always chasing, but never. But let me tell you something. Being lost in a relationship is the real failure. How many men do you know who drop their dreams the moment they get a woman? How many waste time, money, and energy on someone who doesn't even respect them because they never respected themselves first? Being single is not a weakness. It's an opportunity to build yourself without distractions. People make it seem like being single is some kind of failure, like you're missing out, like something is wrong with you if you don't have a girlfriend. But let me ask you, what's worse? A man who's alone but focused, disciplined, and building his future, or a man who's in a relationship that drains him, distracts him, and pulls him away from his purpose? The truth is, most men don't know how to be alone. They think they need someone to complete them. They jump into relationships not because they're ready, but because they're afraid of solitude. And that fear makes them weak. It makes them desperate. It makes them settle for less than they deserve. A strong man sees his time alone as an opportunity. No obligations, no distractions, no unnecessary drama. Just time to focus on himself, to sharpen his mind, strengthen his body, and create the life he wants. Because when you strip away the noise, what's left? The raw version of you. And if you don't like what you see in the mirror, no woman is going to fix that for you. Most men spend their 20 cents chasing relationships instead of chasing greatness. They invest their energy into someone else instead of investing in themselves. Then one day they wake up, look around, and realize they've built nothing for themselves. They spent years giving instead of growing, and when the relationship ends, they have nothing. No purpose, no vision, no foundation. A woman should add to your life, not be. If you're not where you want to be, if you haven't built the man you need to be, then what are you even bringing to the table? A real man doesn't chase validation. He doesn't need a girlfriend just to prove something to society. He walks his own path, and when the time is right, the right woman will recognize his value. But that only happens when you take the time to build yourself first. So don't waste this season of your life feeling incomplete. Use it, develop discipline, master your craft, learn to enjoy your own company. Because the man who can stand alone is the man who will never have to settle. Most men waste their energy chasing women. They think the more they pursue, the more they win. But in reality, the more they chase, the more they lose. Time, money, focus, all of it gets drained chasing someone who was never the goal in the first place. Look around. How many men do you see living paycheck to paycheck, not because they're broke, but because they spend every dime trying to impress someone? How many guys are exhausted, not from working on themselves, but from constantly texting, calling, and trying to keep up with a woman who barely even respects them? The problem isn't relationships, the problem is priorities. A man who hasn't built anything for himself has no business making a woman his priority. Yet that's exactly what most men do. They wake up every day thinking about how to get her attention instead of thinking about how to get better. They memorize her favorite color but haven't read a single book in years. They take her on expensive dates but won't invest a dime into improving their own lives.
Man, I can't. Y'all can get it right here. Here it is. I don't have to let you listen to this whole thing. It's right there. It's already there. Everything you need to know about life, every way. You know, that's a talented speaker. His name is Denzel Washington. Motivational speaking, motivating you. We have no reason to be failures in life. There is just approximately nothing you've never heard. Can you not put your tool belt on and get it right? You gotta fill your head up with these things, but it's being able to utilize them in the right way in the right time. At the right time. Walking alone. Man, I'm not gonna play with you. I've done said to you too many ways and too many times. Oh, man. Oh, you proposing, old girl. You're right there, bro. That's me right there. I'm sharing it with y'all. Y'all do the right thing and look it up for yourself. While I'm in the trap. Yeah, Trump is struggling to read. He was teasing Biden. Now look at him.
So that she killed it.
I already put in a lot of work just by getting up. I done moved money around. I done talked to child support. And now focus. Let me make a phone call because I gotta get my hustle on. Let me make a phone call. Let me see what time it is. It's 1 o'clock. Almost 12. $800. So much for a trip. So basically, we basically down to two things: inventory and discharge. Those are the two things we gotta focus on. How do we manage those two things? I know how to do it, but I gotta gingerly walk it down. And with the people that I'm working around, they just gonna have to stop playing with me, or I'm gonna go in on their ass and make them feel uncomfortable. That's how I'm gonna handle that. I'm gonna put pressure on them. Put pressure on them. But yeah, hold on. Oh, I'll get back with y'all in a minute. I'm gonna come right back. Let me, I gotta make a phone call. About 2 phone calls, and I'll be back.